Hi choir, great job on Sunday's anthem. Everyone enjoyed our performance of Come Christians Join to Sing. Did you notice that we had a guest in the choir? It was Gina's sister, Lila Kerr, soprano. Hopefully she'll continue to participate. If you have friends or family that would like to participate, please forward them this email. I would be happy to speak with them or text with them about the process of making a video. The anthem for this Sunday, November 15th, is I Am So Happy. We performed this piece 7 years ago. Does the title ring a bell? And when you listen to the music, do you remember it? Anyway, it's an anthem about our eternal perspective during our temporal life. Let me read the chorus line for you. You ready? I am so happy, I am so glad, He keeps me singing when life turns bad. And when this life is past, I'll see my Lord at last, and that makes me glad, so glad. So that's the chorus. And this song is upbeat, and it will be fun to sing and to listen to. So here are my notes for the anthem. Form. This is a typical song form. Verse 1, chorus. Verse 2, chorus. Verse 3, chorus, chorus, ending. No tricky repeats. You sing straight through the piece. No turning back or anything. You just keep turning the pages. When you finish one page, go to the next page. So it's easy that way. And there is some little variation in the verses to keep it interesting. The ending is a little tricky. Not that tricky, but just a little tricky. There's some extended phrases where you have to count singing some notes a little longer. And I'll talk about that in the phrasing and breathing section and the dynamic section. Phrasing and breathing. The phrasing and breathing are generally very clear in this piece. Wherever there's a rest, take a breath. Otherwise, sing through the whole phrase. Verse phrasing. Every verse has 2 long phrases that I want you to split in half and add a quick, elegant breath. And remember, when I say elegant breath, I mean a breath that's quiet, efficient, and rounds off the last word smoothly, not abruptly. And remember, you can practice this kind of quick, elegant breath by sounding the letter F for 4 beats and then taking a quick breath on the end of the last beat and then sounding F again. You'll feel your stomach relax and drop out and then air efficiently and quietly entering your lungs like this. Watch. You'll feel that relaxation and the air come in without making some kind of massive effort. Okay, so that'll help you. So let me show you the phrase in the verse melody where I want you to breathe. It'll make sense to you, and you'll probably instinctively breathe there anyway, but I really do need to show you. So we'll look at verse 1 on pages 1 and 2, and this will be the same for verse 2 and 3. So look right here. It says, for many years I drifted on the waves of sin. When the storm clouds rolled, I felt like giving in. Now you see that breath mark I made after the word sin? That will require a quick breath. But it'll make sense and you'll get it, but I just want to make you know. Then it continues. Let's look at the next page. Now here's page 2, and the verse starts here. But when the wind stood still and the clouds rolled back, suddenly I knew there was no turning back, 'cause Jesus came in and rescued my soul. And you can see here, I've added another breath. And that pattern will continue for the verses. Now look here though. This note, we want to make sure we sing that back. And I'll conduct that clearly. The word back has a full quarter note count. But again, I'll conduct this clearly. I just wanted you to be thinking about it. And as I've said before, sometimes if you just make a person aware of something, it takes care of a lot of stuff. Okay, let me continue. There is one exception, okay, and that is on verse 3. Verse 3, the women sing ooh, while the men sing the words. Look right here. So women, you'll sing ooh. I want you to sing the first measure of ooh, and then take a breath at the very end, and then start singing ooh again, but keep going all the way, right here, all the way until the end. Okay, so you breathe here. You sing ooh. and then of course sing the rest of that. All right, and again, that will make sense, and you'll hear that on the singing. Okay. Chorus phrase. Women, I would like you to make sure you sing the indicated phrasing in the chorus melody. You might be tempted to take a breath at a certain point, but I want you to sing through as written. Let's look at measure 18 on page 2. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Look at the chorus right here. I am so happy, I am so sad. So the word happy, I drew an arrow above it. I want to make sure you sing through the word happy. Look, he keeps me singing when life turns bad. So keep singing through the word singing. And that's the pattern I want you to take through the whole piece, okay? So I'll sing all the other choruses the same way, women. All right, the ending phrasing. There are 2 phrases at the end of the piece where we hold notes for a longer time than earlier in the piece. Let's turn to page 6 very quickly. Page 6, measure 72 and 73. Look right here. And I wrote it out here, okay? 72, 3, 4, 1, 2, off. I'll see my Lord, Lord at last, okay? And then you'll see there are 6 beats here on the word last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, off. And that makes me glad. Breathe. So glad. You can see right here on the word glad, I filled in this to make them 2 quarter notes and I added a rest. We've often done that in choir before, okay? So we're going to do that so you can have a good breath to really hold out these last 12 beats of the song. Okay? And again, all of that will be conducted. I'll make that clear in the conducting. And remember, if you run out of air on the last 12 notes, stagger your breathing, but keep your mouth open to make it look like you're singing. We don't want someone going, "Gla, ah." Just go, "Ah, ah," something like that, you know. Try your best. You know, this is just to give you a target to aim at if you had any questions about that kind of thing, okay? Dynamics. Verses are mezzo forte and choruses are forte. It's pretty straightforward, but there are just 1 or 2 exceptions. Verse 3, the bottom of page 4. Let me get that very quickly. Verse 3, bottom of page 4, starts out mezzo piano. You see that? Because we're singing about trials, and so it's rather meditative a little bit, you know, and the women are singing mezzo piano. But then when you go to the next page, top of page 5, the chorus comes back and is a sudden forte. Let's look at that. All my pages are mixed up. You can see right here, the chorus comes back forte. So there's that sudden change to forte. All right? And then you maintain forte for the rest of the piece, you know, on the final page until that final note, that final 12-count note, which is fortissimo. Just let it rip, okay? Bass glissando. There is a special stylized bass glissando at the end of this piece. Real nice. But we have to do it together at the right time. And the way they do it on the recording is they sing the first 2 beats, the upper octave. And on the 3rd beat, they begin the glissando, the slide, and they slide for 2 beats. So when they're at the beginning of the next measure, they're at the octave down. So it sounds like this. Glad, glad. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Something like that. Practice with the recording and you'll get it. And it'll be really, really good. Video. 1 note on video today, and that is be careful when turning your pages. Try to keep the pages as low as possible. Just do your best. I saw some pages flipping around during the last anthem, and if it's coming up here, it's going to be in the video. Turn the pages down here, and you can't see it, right? As soon as it comes up about here, it'll get in the video. Just do your best. Try to be mindful. But remember, the music is most important. Those little discrepancies are no big deal. But I'm just giving you this feedback, okay? And remember to refer to the video instruction sheet. I always send that so you can review that and keep your videos really good. Okay, one final note. We're going to have a guest singer in our choir on Sunday. See if you can guess who it might be. And here's a clue. This person can reach notes that are high and notes that are low. This person lives in Texas, but grew up in New Mexico. If you can guess who it is, you'll get something sweet. Have a fun time recording your video. Looking forward to Sunday.
When the storm clouds rolled, I felt like giving in. I felt so alone, my heart incomplete. I didn't know where to turn. But then the wind stood still and the clouds rolled back. Suddenly I knew there was no turning back. 'Cause Jesus came in and rescued my soul and put me on the solid rock. I am so happy, I am so happy, I am so glad. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. In good times and bad, in sunshine and rain, my heart is full of happiness. I am so happy, I am so happy, I am so glad, I am so glad. It keeps me singing when life turns bad. Life is past, I'll see my Lord at last, and that makes me glad, so glad. Now don't you get me wrong, the trials they still come, and this old world can be as hard as day is long. But I've got a friend who conquered the world, and that makes me glad, so glad.